And welcome to Property Focus, where we believe your home should be an expression of your style, comfort, and practicality. I'm thrilled to be here in the newly opened Binaa showroom that's located in Karen. That's a treasure trove of inspiration. From the mesmerizing lighting that they have over here to the captivating sanitary ware. It's also beautiful. It is just decadent. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, why don't you join me as we tour this spectacular showroom, because this is exactly where your dream home actually begins. Welcome to the show. This is Property Focus. And let me be the very first to officially welcome you to the Binaa showroom that's located out here in Karen. But first things first, let's have a look at the kitchen area as I elevate and get into this section so you can get to see some of the materials and things that they have. And it's an interplay of different materials, textures coming together to just look so beautiful. On this section, you've got your wardrobe space that they've staged right over here. You've got your trouser hangers on this section, your clothes hangers on this other section. Loving the glass in between with the wire mesh. That's just a phenomenal touch. Modern sleek handles that just looks exquisite. Loving the way they've just set up this whole place. Actually, everything that you can see is available at this showroom, from the lighting solutions to the sintered stone that you have right over here. Some may ask, by the way, why sintered stone instead of quartz? This happens to be actually more valuable and in some cases even more expensive because it's very sturdy, scratch resistant, heat resistant. It is just a beautiful piece of stone, and they provide it over here at Binaa, and they've got different colors and textures for this particular stone. So right behind me, you've got your backsplash, a different color variation. Now they also give you some sinks. This is in stainless steel, and you could have it in different densities: 400, 401, 416, 410, 440. It's really up to you, because what Binaa also do, they get it directly from the manufacturer. So if you're a developer, they could multiply this times 1,000 units if you so wish. Loving the microwave and oven setup right over here, upper cabinetry in glass, and also really liking this color for your plywood cabinetry. And that's another thing. Here at Binaa, you could also, well, you could go for MDF, but they've got plywood, which is a superior composition of your kitchen cabinetry. You may ask why. That's because you interact with a lot of water in the kitchen, and this happens to be a more sturdy material to use because it does not absorb any water and it's water resistant. Hence, you have a better home. We're going to cover a lot within this tour, so come along. Transitioning over into the lighting that they have over here. I mean, look at some of the lighting fixtures. You've got a square here, you've got a circle on this side, and one that I just really appreciate, actually one of my very favorite that I've seen over here in this showroom, is this belt lighting, and you can sort of move it around, and it's got very nice, it's so interesting how they've got all these lighting solutions right over here, and this is just only for 18,000. I mean, it's a bargain, it is creative. None of those lighting fixtures that you're going to see anywhere else. This is one of one, but I just love the designs that they have for this. Actually, why don't you see how this works?
As you can see, I have the pedal light belt light, yenye ni indirect DC light. Na inatumia tu hii belt transform. Hii belt ndio inatumika kutransform hiyo moto from the power supply to the LED light. Na ni rahisi pia kuizungusha vile unataka, mahali popote umetakuwa umeiweka. Kama maybe inakusumbua, unaweza imuvisha hivyo na unaweza angalia chini ndio isikusumbue. Na hata kama ni kuitoa kuipeleka mahali kwingine, bado unaweza tu unlock. Mtu yote, si lazima hata uwe na electrician karibu. Unaweza jitolea tu mwenyewe hivyo na uipeleke mahali popote kwenye unataka. Kama hapo. Na ulock pin zako.
Isn't that amazing? Now come along, let's go have a look at the sanitary ware that they have over here, because it's just endless possibilities. I'll try rush through everything and get as much as possible, but come along with me. Let me welcome everybody into the Foret section. This is for the sanitary ware. So you've got your pedestal sinks that they have over here. Endless possibilities and choices with your Forets in black, gold, brushed metal, all of that, chrome. It's just endless possibilities over here. And at the top, you've got some of your lighting solutions. In fact, I can see the belt lighting for the floor lighting belt lamp that just looks decadent. Loving the sinks that they have here for the classical kitchens. And then in this section, you've got your stainless steel black sinks. And remember, the coating is still done and manufacturing is still done by Binaa. So you've got your 200 millimeters, 201, 210, 310, 316, 410 with your coating on stainless steel. It's just quite nice. And I'm loving the swivels around these faucets that are just very sturdy. Actually, you can feel it. Come to the showroom, get to feel some of those faucets and mixers. They're just quite sturdy. And here you've got your basins, and right behind me, you've got your hand showers and your shower items and mixers that just look very good. I mean, just listen to that swivel. Quite good. You can feel the German engineering inside that mixer. It's just spectacular. Now, into this section, you've got your basins and sinks right in this side. You've got the black one, you've got a white one here with some goldish, maroonish designs. You've got your ceramic one that sort of emulates a rock Morocco sink right there. Black and gold, maybe an Arabian feel. You can pick just languages in terms of design from all over the world. I mean, you've got your oval, rectangle, basins, stones, sinks that are in red. It's just endless, boundless possibilities at the Binaa showroom. But that's not all. They still have lighting, pendant lighting that they're still offering. And I just love, this place would actually be a treat for an interior designer. If you came here, you could really fulfill everything that your mind can conceive. That's why I just call this place a treasure trove of inspiration. Come along, let's go see the rest of the items. Into this section right over here, we're going to the flooring options that you can get at Binaa. So you've got all of these flooring tiles. This one sort of mimics a bit of a wood grain. This one's more of a smooth finish you could put in your living room, dining room, and what have you. This is a bit of a rough finish tile. It's a bit of a floor tile that you could use in your bathroom, but I really love some of the options that they can give you right here. This is a floor to ceiling slab. One slab you could put in your bathroom and just slab the whole place away, and it just looks good. So you've got your lighting solutions over here, more of that belt lighting that you'd seen earlier on in the show, but come along into more flooring solutions that they have here. They've got more tiles within this section, and I'm really liking this ceramic tile right over here. Very nice green, and it's got some wonderful veins inside there. It's a stone that has character. If you want that stone, come over here. It's actually 8,500 per piece for this, so come along. This could be your kitchen backsplash if you so wish. Loving the floor lamps right in this section. They've got the modern tiles. They've got the modern style designs. They've got the travertine. They've got very decadent lighting solutions within this space, and really like this one. This is travertine actually. You remember the episode that we did over 200 million installation from travertine and marble? This is travertine that has been used for a bedside table lamp that just looks really good. This is one for a dining table with a brass dimmer. This section, it just looks quite nice. Really like this other design they have over here with the travertine bedside table lamp, and it's just magnificent. All the items that they have over here, end-to-end solutions here at Binaa. So you've got your chrome mixers and handheld showers. You know, ladies really like this. They call them telephone showers once in a while because, you know, they don't want to get their hair wet and they could easily just get to shower. And they've got them in all different colors, designs, sizes, shapes. So you could use this for a hotel series. It just looks quite nice. Health faucets right in this section. There's just a whole lot that you could do within this space. Now, they've got some flooring solutions over here that I just think are quite nice actually. And Salim is going going to be the best person to just explain this a bit more so you can get to understand more about this particular flooring solution. The list is endless. I mean, they've got doors. This is a very sturdy, flush, semi-flush door that's quite strong. And the beauty about this particular place, they even give you the architraves. The architraves are also manufactured as per your specification and needs for your space. So that's a nice touch that they have here at Binaa. So come along. Into this section, you've got your bathtub that's right over here with some jets inside, and it's just quite lovely actually. I could see this in a hotel, I could see this in a master bedroom somewhere, and everything about this is just quite robust and feels very nice. So come along here as we just conclude this tour. There is so much we've just tried to bundle up and just put together, and you know, I've just thoroughly enjoyed myself. You know, here more showers. Come here to Binaa, call that number, come and see some of the items that they have over here, because like I said earlier, this is exactly where your dream home actually begins. Let's take a commercial break. Wonderful. Now we have the visionary behind this brand called Binaa that we're so fortunate to unveil and have a feature of. How are you doing, sir?
I'm fine.
Welcome to Property Focus.
Asante sana.
Brilliant, brilliant. Briefly introduce yourself.
I'm Mohammed. I'm a real estate. I'm a father. I'm the owner of this vision called Binaa. Binaa is coined from an Arabic word meaning Njengo, and it basically means everything real estate under one roof. Yes.
Brilliant, brilliant. What challenges did you see in the industry that you decided to then start this business? What were you seeing some developers making mistakes with that you came to correct?
Actually, Binaa came about because of the challenges that my initial two companies that are 19 years old faced, the journey that we walked. The two companies are Hajar Services and Homeschool Properties. We have built villas, we have built apartments, we have built schools, we have built hotels, we've built universities, we've done some work for the government. So we have an all spectra experience in the construction and development and management, project management, over the 19 years. Due to the challenges that we have been facing during this time, Binaa came about. As you know, I mentioned about the process flow. Before you own a house, you will want to have land first. So that land acquisition, there are many aspects to it. We have the lands office, we have the agents, we have the lawyers. Amongst that process, there's a lot of challenges. We have challenges in the lands office, we have challenges with lawyers, with titles. And then you go now to the design stage. Again, here some of the consultants that we have in the market, they are not up to the required professionalism. So you find someone has designed something above budget, the project becomes a white elephant, or you find that what has been designed is not possible to achieve within the budget of the client. So after that, then we have now the approval stage. After the design stage, we go to the approval stage. Here again, we have a lot of challenges. We have to deal with Kanjo, we have to deal with government offices, and all these challenges are the reasons why we felt that we need to have a one-stop solution, which is now Binaa. After the approvals, the biggest challenge comes in the implementation of the project, which is now construction. We have a lot of substandard material in the market. Kenya has been used as a dumping place for substandard material. And many people who are in the construction industry do not have the knowledge of how to identify good material. Many of the suppliers go for the cheapest that is in China and dumping it into. That is why you have a lot of houses, a higher percentage of houses have a lot of defects because the substandard material. Again, we have very low skilled labor. After the Moi's time, most of the village polytechnics were closed. So for people to learn plumbing from those polytechnics or to learn masonry or carpentry, it wasn't possible. Most of our skilled labor, they learn from sight. And depending on who is teaching you, you acquire the wrong skills. So you have a lot of poor workmanship. Most of the houses, if you look at them, people have spent millions, but they get disappointed with the workmanship because our labor is very low skilled. Again, Binaa has come to solve that challenge. So whatever you select from our showroom here, we make sure that we give you skilled labor to go and assist you to have value for money. That if you have something beautiful, it is also properly fitted. It is not messed up by a fundi. And then you also have reliability issues. Many people who have small leakages, they might call a plumber. The plumber tells them tuma nauli, alafu unatuma nauli, then the phone is off the next minute. So we wanted people to have a place where they know if they call, we will be there for them. So this is how we thought about Binaa. After the implementation process, again, people have problems and challenges with managing their homes or managing their investment. If it is for rental, we will offer that service. If it is owner-occupier, we will make sure that anything else to do with maintenance can be available within Binaa. So it's a vision that came because of the challenges that we faced. It wasn't easy for those 19 years, but we think that once Binaa takes shape, it will not only be easy for us as developers and contractors, it will be easier for the bigger market, which is the individual home seekers and homeowners, to come to one place and get everything done for them. You don't have to go to industrial area to look for cement and go to Westlands to look for tiles and go to the offices of Kanjo. You can come here and we can do everything for you in one place. So that is the vision of Binaa.
Leadership right there, taking charge of the market. Thank you very much. Thank you. I like that. Now let's transition over to Salim with that confidence and hear what he has to say about some of the products that they have here. Stay tuned.
No problem. Yeah? Fine. Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Super. Mr. Salim, how are you doing, brother?
Fine,
Good. Thank you for having us.
Oh, thank you.
Brilliant,
thank you for coming to our showroom.
Really like it.
Thank you.
Love the lighting fixtures.
Thank you.
It is super amazing.
Thank you.
Tell me, briefly introduce yourself.
Okay, my name's Salim Hussein. I'm one of the directors of Binaa. Binaa is actually a one-stop solution. We give you solution whatever you need in the building industry. Yeah, apart from the shell definitely, but in terms of finishes.
Yes. Well, I like it. I like some of the things that are here. You were telling me earlier about the stainless steel and how you coat the products and the mixers. Tell us a bit about that.
Good. So Peter, you can see these are two mixers. And they are made differently. And the design is also different. This is of chrome and this is actually a graphite finish. Yeah. Why we're saying graphite? Because it is actually the in thing nowadays to have different finishes on different. Before we just used to have chrome. And people are getting tired of chromes and all that. So what we did actually is, it is not us, but actually the market has invented, it has actually designed so many other things. So this is, for example, is a stainless steel tap, which is actually a sink mixer, and you can even feel, come and feel it. So you can even feel, because what we have is actually in Binaa, we sell quality products, and these products are inspected by us. we actually go there, we visit their factories, we actually test the materials, and we get warranties. And then we pass over that warranty to the end user.
Brilliant. So there's a machine that will sort of try this maybe like 1 million times.
Exactly. Like
yes.
I would say over 500,000 times.
Wonderful.
Yeah, over
Wonderful.
500,000 times.
So let's see the stainless steel collection that you have over there with the sinks.
Okay,
which is quite interesting.
Yeah. Now, before we go there,
right.
I would want to, to explain to you that many people don't know what they are buying.
Yes.
So if they see this, and maybe a lady who is actually obsessed with, a sink mixer, because this is, ladies, preference.
Yes.
So would come here and say, oh, this is beautiful, but she doesn't know what is made of.
True.
And many of, our outlets here in Nairobi don't know what they are selling. To us, for us, we sell what we know. Yeah. So, for example, apart from, this lovely, finish, this is made of, stainless steel, which is 304, and the board itself, it is zinc alloy, and then you have the mechanism. This mechanism is the most important component in this particular sink mixer because it actually gives you the warranty that we offer to that customer. The mechanism inside is from Germany.
Germany.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I really like it.
And Germans are known all over the world for precision.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Cars, everything.
Exactly.
Wonderful.
Yes.
So here you've got the sinks in this section. Yes. Tell me a bit about this.
Now, these sinks are very modern in terms of, design and also in terms of quality.
Yes.
So many people would go and, get, buy something that is substandard. And why we are saying substandard, it's because of, the thickness of that particular material.
Yes.
So if you take a weighing scale, for example, right now, and I can assure you for fact that this will be heavier than any other sink that is sold, here.
True.
Yeah.
And even feel.
Yeah, you can even feel it, and you can even see how actually this, drain is made of. It is made of, first of all, of stainless steel.
Yes.
It doesn't actually get rust, and then it traps any dirt that actually goes through. Yeah. So you are 100% protected, apart from definitely any other fluids that actually go through. But in terms of solids, you can actually easily.
Wonderful. Yes. Yeah. Well, it looks quite nice.
Good.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
Let's transition over to the flooring solutions. You can tell me a little bit about that.
Yes.
Super.
Definitely.
Right.
All these are actually engineered, products. What do I mean by engineered products? For example, this kind of, flooring is made of bamboo.
Okay.
But the bamboo itself is not solid. Okay. It is engineered.
Yes.
In the sense that, it is stronger than, the solid, bamboo.
Okay.
Simply because it has been worked on.
Okay.
And it has been cut actually into several, layers and then joined them together.
Right.
So, technically, when you have such kind of, wood flooring, it means that, the flooring itself, the wood itself is stronger than, the natural wood. That is why it's called, engineered. It has been given more strength than, the ordinary wood.
And in terms of pricing, is this more expensive?
Definitely, it is more expensive because work actually was put into this product.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you have a cheaper option, maybe another flooring solution?
Definitely.
Say somebody can't afford this.
Yes, definitely. Okay. So, for example, before we go, to, showing you the cheaper, flooring, you can even see the sections here. What we have is this is, bamboo flooring, and then we also have engineered wood itself.
Right.
This is just the normal wood, and it is in form of plies, and that is why it is called, engineered wood. Okay. And the beauty of it is that, you can play around with, all the finishes you like.
Right.
Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting.
Yeah. So whoever cannot afford such kind of, flooring, the one actually I showed you before, we have a solution for that particular flooring. This is very affordable, and it is very resistant to any kind of weather and any kind of, environment. So, for example, you can actually just, place it on this floor. For example, this floor is finished. So you don't have to do an underlay to protect this particular flooring. You just, put it there, and it's it.
Plug and play.
Yes, plug and play.
What about water? How do you clean it?
Now, this is purely made of, plastic, but it is not pure plastic.
Okay.
It is a compound of, other things that came in, and then they devised this kind of, product. So normally people actually call it plastic, but it is not the normal plastic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
And then on top there is a skin which can come in, you know, millimeter or 2 millimeters. And then it can actually give you the wood effect.
Okay.
Yeah, and it is resistant to water.
Okay, so it won't get damp or anything.
Nothing.
You can clean it.
Yes.
And if it gets damaged, you remove this piece
And replace with another one.
I like it. Very nice.
Exactly.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So you also have lighting solutions.
True.
And doors as well.
And doors, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, this is as a result of, you know, the challenges we faced.
Yes.
With so many, you know, local suppliers of doors. Simply because these, you know, doors, the local doors, are made from the workshops. And the workshops actually don't upgrade their machinery.
Right.
They don't upgrade their tools. So whatever you get is a technology that is maybe of, you know, 1980, thereabout.
Yes.
So people look for these doors and they're very difficult, you know, to get in the market. So what we did, we actually went ahead and brought a solution to whoever, you know, is looking for good, you know, doors for interiors. And at the same time, they are actually made of, you know, several other, you know, products. I mean, material to actually be able to come up with, you know, such kind of a door.
Right.
You can see.
Wonderful.
It is very appealing.
It looks quite nice. Really like it.
Yeah,
Now,
exactly.
let's look at some of the lighting solutions that you have.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yes.
Through this door.
True. We can walk through.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So these are your outdoor lighting
Yes.
solutions?
Yes.
So some of these designs I've never seen in the market before.
We get solutions that are very rare in the local market because of the experience we've had and because of, you know, the power of our staff. The staff is it's not about the showroom itself. It's about the knowledge that, you know, this particular staff has.
Yes.
So for example, we have interior designers who actually select these products for us. And we also have engineers who can be able to tell you if this product is good or not. And if it is good, then how beautiful it is. If it is brought, how unique is it going to be? And how attractive is it for the customer? So we've had actually many customers coming into our showroom and appreciate, you know, such kind of, because they are very rare. You cannot actually get them in other shops around.
And the prices are right.
Yeah, telling you for fact, Peter, is that, you know, whatever we select is actually tested. Before we bring into the country, we normally visit the factories there. We don't deal with, you know, suppliers. Suppliers can cheat you around. But if you go to the factory itself to test the material and approve it by yourself, then you're confident that, you know, you're going to sell that product, and whoever buys that product is satisfied, guaranteed, and warranted.
I appreciate the confidence that you have in your products.
Thank you.
It's quite reassuring.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay,
Yes.
So let's transition over into the kitchen section.
Yes. Welcome, Peter.
Thank you. So
Now,
this is the kitchen area.
Yes, this is the kitchen area. So in this kitchen area, what we have done is actually brought some materials that are unique in the market.
Yes.
So, for example, this is a laminated board.
Yes.
But what is inside, many people don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. So whenever you go to other, you know, outlets or any supplier who sells you material, a board would mean that, you know, what you get is a particle board or an MDF board. So MDF board is a mixture of finer particles of wood after, you know, they have been, you know, planed, and you get, you know, that they are refined, and then they are put into a glue and then formed a board.
I see.
Which is now when it gets water, that particular, you know, board tends actually to disintegrate. And once it is disintegrates, this particular layer comes out, and then you end up having, you know, to replace that particular board. So what we thought of, because of our experience, we said, why don't we give the customer, the local customer, a better quality? So we actually went ahead and did our thorough study that the board that is resistant to water, to some extent, I would not say 100%, but say 70–80%, compared, you know, to the chipboard. Chipboard is almost, you know, 10%. So this is more resistant, and it is made of plywood. Plywood is actually a composition of thin layers of wood, real wood, that actually compressed together and form a ply. So the plywood is more resistant to water, to any condition, and it is also weighty in terms of, you know,
feel.
Exactly. Yes.
Very sturdy.
Yes, very sturdy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mr. Salim, any advice to anybody who wants to come here to Binaa? What would you advise them about the Binaa experience?
The Binaa experience, it's actually...
maybe you can direct it to the camera.
It is an experience that comes a long way. And that's why we actually believe in ourselves. Whatever product you see in Binaa and whatever product you purchase in Binaa, be rest assured that it is a product that is appealing and longer lasting compared, you know, to other products in the market. Why we are saying this, it's because we've branded each and every product we sell, and we believe in our products. That's why we actually give warranty to whoever buys from us. And apart from that, because we feel, you know, very sad to get a customer who buys very expensive product, and the end product of that particular product is messed up by, you know, rogue, you know, fitters or a person who doesn't, you know, appreciate that particular product. So in Binaa, you get all the solutions. What are these solutions? It is actually you buy, you can actually get a design from us, and at the same time, you can get the fitters with our warranty. Yes.
Lovely.
Yeah.
I like it. Thank you very much for coming onto the show.
Thank you.
This week, history was made in Nairobi as we witnessed the official launch of Binaa, the first comprehensive hub for building and home finishing solutions in Kenya. It's time to retire the phrase, "I'll just go down to industrial area," and step into a world where construction chaos meets seamless solutions. The grand unveiling took place at the Binaa showroom in Karen, where government officials and industry leaders gathered, making it the hottest event in town. Who knew construction could be so glamorous, actually? With all the talk about building and finishing, you might have thought we were at a runway show for the latest in construction chic. Keynote speaker Honorable Kimani Ichung'wah, the leader of the majority, underscored the economic impact of Binaa, emphasizing its potential to create job opportunities and support local businesses. He remarked on how this initiative aligns with the government's investment in housing, addressing immediate construction challenges while fostering long-term growth. Housing Secretary Mr. Said Athman also praised Binaa for its timely introduction to meet the growing housing demand in the country. With a staggering yearly requirement pegged at 250,000 houses, Binaa's efforts are seen as crucial in bridging the housing gap and ensuring high standards in construction.
I see Binaa as a hub which has changed. I already say it has because most of the interior designers are already here and are very impressed by what Binaa is offering. And so Binaa as a hub has changed the landscape. Most of our products, first of all, are sold separately. Yeah? So like when I'm looking for cabinetry, I have to go to this place. And then I have to go to another place, look for tiles. I have to go to another place, look for lights. But what Binaa has done is it has bridged a gap that has been there for a very long time.
Just love it, love it, love it. With assurance from those directors, heels planted firm to the ground with square shoulders, we are confident that this brand is here to last. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Property Focus. Remember to dream big because your dream house is right around the corner. Keep it locked, same place, same time. Goodbye. Who doesn't love a love story that starts with once upon a time in Karen and ends with "and they lived happily, sustainably ever after"? Binaa promises to walk you through every step of construction, ensuring you're never alone in the labyrinth of drywall and fittings and lighting, sanitary ware, all of that. With over 1,000 premium products and a network of partners from furniture to fancy fixtures, Binaa is not just a hub, it's a one-stop shop where builders and homeowners can find everything they need, minus the stress. So as we toast to this exciting new chapter in the construction industry, let's raise our hard construction hats and celebrate Binaa, a true game changer that's here to build a brighter future and definitely a couple of beautiful homes here in Kenya.